What up, people? Back at it again with another episode of the Get Money Season Sports Podcast. A lot has happened since last time we made it one of these podcasts slash YouTube videos, but we back at it again every week with the videos now. A lot of stuff has happened. Uh, Super Bowl has been announced. Rams and Cincinnati is in there. I got to go with Cincinnati. I do want to see Odell get him one, and I really think it's going to be tough for Cincinnati to get that, especially with that Rams defense that's going on there. But I'm going for Cincinnati. I really think the Rams would get them one. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think Joe Burrow's it. Somebody that just doesn't have a line at all, and just to get this far, I mean, you just don't see it often. But I'm definitely going for Cincinnati. But a lot of stuff has happened. Almost halfway season with the NBA that's going on. NHL, they're in All Star miss right now. Baseball is not really looking too good. Not really no updates on the how that's going to start or anything like that. But a lot of stuff has happened also in the NFL. Brian Flores, with just things that we basically already know, just kind of coming to light and everything. But I do want to start with a little college football action. Now, Senior Bowl is happening, basically leading up to the NFL draft, and how we seeing everything kind of playing out with that. Jaguars got the no one pick. Of course, they need to get Evan Neal. They need a lineman. They do not need to get Hutchinson. That's all I'm hearing. They just need to get that linebacker out of Michigan. I don't see it. I think it should be a wasted pick. Now, Doug Peterson, hopefully he'll make the right decision. I don't like the GM over there. I think the GM is basically just destroying that team over there. Now, you know, with the hiring of Urban Meyer, with the whole Tim Tebow, Finasco, this and this, I believe there's still hope for Jacksonville. I'm really excited next year to really see Travis Etienne play. I think that's going to be hopefully just make him to like a slot receiver or something. So that's what I'm hoping on. But at the end of the day, first pick, Evan Neal, it just makes sense. You just need to protect a quarterback. Trevor needs to get protected. Trevor's good. He just couldn't show it last year because you just getting rushed. Every single game is getting rushed. So there was definitely hopes out there. I definitely saw it. It's just that you just got to protect them. I don't understand why you go just don't get a linebacker. That's it. So I can't see it happening. But Evan Neal, number one, first ever Alabama player to just go overall number one. Yeah, first overall, he's gonna be the one. Because next year, if boy Mr. Anderson, we're gonna see a lot. Let me see who really needs that linebacker for next year. But this year, I don't know. I don't really see it a good quarterback class. Sam Hartman, that's my dark horse this year. And it's not really much of a dark horse. It shouldn't be. I think he's the best quarterback. I guess the pick quarterback. I guess I don't know. I just don't see it. But that's going to happen. I'm coming up with a draft for kind of looking at every team, what they need, especially first, second round. I definitely go in that in later videos. But Super Bowl's happening. Cincinnati has to be where it's at. They're playing out there in LA. I think everything's against Cincinnati, but I'm looking at the talent of Los Angeles, and I think it's just going to be tough. It's going to be real tough for Cincinnati. But like I said, I believe in Joe Burrow. I think Jamar Chase has it this year. It's something special about that duo. And the thing is, you get him a line for next year, like you just get him something for protection, just a little bit. I think Cincinnati's going to go. I think it's got a good 10-year run on that team. I believe so. But it's going to be hard because, like I said, you got Kansas City right there. You got Bills right there also. But I don't know about the Bills. I'm still not. I guess but I don't know. I still don't see it. But I guess the topic that I had today with, I've been seeing this a lot with Aaron Rodgers, Tennessee, building a house there. Everybody saying Denver. You know, it's just, I believe, I don't think nobody's really talking about it, which is a good place for Aaron Rodgers, is Indianapolis Colts. I think that's the easiest division that he wants to get in. Because if we even look at it for a team standpoint, with Indianapolis, basically have to accomplish just the easiest. It's basically just a walk in. You have your running back, you have your receivers. It's right there. The division is easy. I mean, because you're not worried about nobody. Who you worried about? You know, you talking about like the Texans or Jaguars that you're going to have to face. You know, Buccaneers are down, so Patriots, Raiders. So if Aaron Rodgers and they'll move on Carson Wentz, I definitely believe it. I don't believe that Indianapolis looks at Carson Wentz and go, a guy is going to be there for 20 years. We're good to go. You only need Aaron for like 3 years, if that. Just Aaron for like 3 years. Can he win a Super Bowl? I mean, I believe he can. I think Green Bay is just overrated. I think it's just that I don't know. They're just not giving what he needs. It's terrible over there. I think people really talking about, yeah, he does all this, and then playoffs come, and it's like nothing there. But I mean, what you gonna expect? But also, he has to stop passing it to Aaron Jones all the time. I mean, I think that's just what it is. You got more receivers on that team, but except just like you're passing like what 30 times a game. But I believe Indianapolis close. I think that's a surefire way to go. I believe so. It's the easiest division that going right now. He's not going to go to Denver. He's not going to have to, play Lamar and Patrick Mahomes. No, he's not going to do that. Why would you do that twice? Why would you see Patrick Mahomes twice a year? No, get out of here. That's not how this happening. So, like I said before, NBA halfway through there right now. Lakers not looking good. Phoenix look like they're going to win it all. It's amazing what Phoenix is doing right now. Best, well-rounded team in the NBA at this current moment is the Suns right now. I don't see, except I think the East is very strong over there. I think Miami, that's really the team to beat in the East. I know like Milwaukee and you got Philly coming up right now. Even Cleveland. Who would have saw that? Cleveland's definitely making a run. I love what Cleveland's doing right now. I think that the questions I have, the only teams that really question is like, how the Nets really going to play this out? And then James Harden, he's going to go. And if they do that trade with Ben Simmons to Philly, to the Nets, I would love to see how that plays out. I think Harden, he's fed up because Kyrie, he just can't play these games and everything until he just ain't waiting. Kevin Durant is not playing, so it's just like he's done. I think he's out of it. I think the thing with Harden is he just needs to, especially in the playoffs, he needs to learn how to not dribble as much. Like just make the play happen. Ball moving. That's all it is. And I think Doc is going to get them together over there. I can say like this is probably the best. This might be the best coach that he's going to have so far. But I think that if James Harden plays his game, then I think sky's the limit going forward. So, but other than that, like I said, I got the draft picks coming up. This is basically just a little preview, kind of what's going on this year. We got the NBA also that's going to form. We got the F1 that's also coming about. I think we got like less than 80 days, I believe, before F1 comes. So definitely gonna get on that topic and everything at F1. But basically, right now, listen, this is the Get Money Sports Season 4 podcast. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.